Buying real estate is not just for fun. It is because you want to buy when it is affordable so that your capital would appreciate and also earn you a return on investment, which in the nearest future you would resell, flip and make more money. Now, if you're thinking that you have a lot of properties and you're wondering what you have to do or what you need to do with them, I think it's about time you now start flipping and looking at which you would want to resell. But guess what? You have to know the right time to sell that property to have the maximum profit on the return of your investment. Now, we're listing a few things that you should watch out for in the market before you put your property back on sale for that return that you've always dreamed of. Number one will be waiting for the seller's market. The seller's market, what it is exactly when the demand on properties is pretty high. Now, if the demand on property is high, you have the chances to sell your property at the highest reasonable price. So you can now match the demand from what is in the market. I'm not saying that you should put a lot of prices on your property, but that's when you have a lot of competitive demand. If one prospect cannot afford your price, you have immediately a lot of options of people waiting on the line to give a good negotiation, and maybe you sell at a good price. The seller's market is also when homes are selling really quickly in the market, and finally when there is high demand of property in that location. So you want to look out for that period of time when property demand is on the high. You don't just want to sell your market on a distressed sale, would you? Now that's why you wait for a seller's market. The next thing is that you should have waited for your property to have appreciated, well enough. You can't just buy a property last year and you want to sell it, except maybe you are looking for money really fast. Now, if you're looking for good profits, I can say when you buy a property, wait for 2 to 5 years before you think of selling it. I think that would make a lot of sense if you wait and see that the property appreciates with time. Anytime the property have lasted that long, you would have gained a lot of appreciation because, of course, a lot of things would have happened to the location, the neighborhood, and even to the property, whether it be land or even houses. Now, because for example, if you had bought a property last year for 20 million naira for a land, you want to sell it this year for 40 million naira. Sometimes it could go higher than that if you give it time like 3 to 5 years. So for example, you got a property 3 years ago for 20 million naira. There's no way you can sell that property in today's market for over 600% return. I mean, that's some capital appreciation if you ask me. So give yourself some time, give the property some time, and you have a lot more appreciation on the offers that will come, and you get a good deal on the sale. Until next time, this is Ellen Talks. See you on the next.